documentation. Yeah, nobody likes it. And a matter of fact, I do another presentation called the policy glob, that where your documentation is essentially the glob. And it's kind of, you want to talk about a heartbeat, that thing has a heartbeat, you know, but you want to stay away from it. It's the policy glob. And unfortunately, most of your documentation, information security-wise, has morphed over time. You've kind of got this policy, that policy, and then when pandemic came out, you got this policy, and then you had to put together this program, so you did, and then that morphed with some internet banking stuff and maybe mobile banking stuff, and then you've got some standards, and they're in different format, and you know, next thing you know, you've got these procedures, and they're kind of in different formats, and ugh, sound familiar? And that's why when most regulators, let's say you were a regulator going into that kind of bank with the policy glob, I mean, that's what the regulator touches, feels, and sees, right? They spend a week or more with that back at, you know, in Minneapolis at that regional, or down in Kansas City at that regional, or wherever your regulator is out of, and they look at that and they go, ugh. Now that's that first impression that you're giving them, right? So one of the things that you want to do is, I call it unglobbing the blob. You want to unglob this. And let me show you how to structure your documentation. And if you do it this way, I guarantee you, you're shortening the amount of documentation that you have. I've yet to go into a bank that is globbed up and to say, oh, God darn, you need more documentation. Generally speaking, what you need is a better organization to what you have and more clear documentation on those high-risk things that are going on. And so I like to think